Australia is a country that has experienced the pressures of climate change, whether it be our out-of-control season of bushfires or even our ever-worsening extreme droughts and floods. Despite these extenuating conditions, Australia's government, on both sides of the fence, has always struggled to properly address this issue, no matter how bad they appear to be getting. At a glance, one may wonder why an otherwise progressive government struggles so much with this one issue. To look more into the complexities is to see that the reason is clear. Australia's economy and energy industry has always been heavily reliant on the fossil fuel industry, one of Australia's most prolific exports and the source of the majority of our domestically produced power. Australia is the second largest exporter of coal globally, with over 1/3 of the world's supply coming from our mines. But Australia has the highest quality coking coal in the world, which, while necessary for the production of high quality steel, is mainly used to fuel the world's coal power plants. Australia also exports an exorbitant quantity of liquefied natural gas, another hydrocarbon fuel that contributes to world greenhouse gas emissions. This has made Australia's economy reliant on the export of fossil fuels, which is a scary prospect for young Australians who worry about the state of our country and the world at large. This reliance on fossil fuels has made the issue of climate change a politically divisive topic that often sparks heated debate in Parliament and, our other political spheres. Components of Australia's economy. The mining lobby has become incredibly influential in Australia's politics, which leads to heavy resistance against our climate politics. On top of pressures towards the Australian government itself, Australia also has a lot of public support for the fossil fuels industry, whether it be from workers in coal mines and fracking operations, or from components of the general public who fear how abandoning this lucrative industry could affect the economy. But then on the flip side, we have the reverse, where many of Australia's younger population feel disenfranchised with the Australian government for their inaction towards climate change. As the younger population of Australia grows, it becomes more politically desirable to pursue efforts towards mitigating climate change, as seen since 2022, where Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has set ambitious climate goals. Facing up against support for fossil fuels are international pressures, as Australia is one of the worst scoring Western countries when it comes to meeting climate targets, facing scrutiny for a reluctance to commit to stronger emissions reductions. All of this is frankly scary, as it serves to further divide Australia in the face of an issue that affects us all, with half the country saying we need to fight it while the other half saying we can't afford to. There are groups that have their specific interests, like mining lobbies seeking to influence the government to support their corporations, and activist groups who passionately fear for their future. For the average Australian, there are two choices: short-term or long-term hardship. Short-term, we could experience economic hardship from the tanking one of Australia's backbone industries, and long-term, we could see an Australia plagued with all the disastrous consequences of severe climate change. Choice between these two will only serve as yet another divisive element in Australia's political sphere. Thank you very much for watching.